So as far as strong statements that are coming in from the Prime Minister, from the Union Home Minister and from the Raksha Mantri himself in connection with the Delhi blast, now this latest update we are getting to know that the UP ATS has questioned at least 10 people after the Delhi blast case, where multiple raids are being conducted by the UP ATS in different districts. Raids that have been taking place in Saharanpur, in Shamli, in Muzaffarnagar, in Lucknow, in districts close who are said to be to the border of Nepal. What has now been said as far as when it comes to a possible Al-Qaeda angle, as 2 months back a suspect of Al-Qaeda was arrested, who currently is said to be in the remand of ATS. So we are looking at Jammu, Srinagar, Lucknow, Hyderabad, the crackdown that seems to be a nationwide crackdown, anti-terror crackdown that has been initiated by security officials. Of course, all of these major cities that continue to remain on high alert as security measures that have also been heightened. Let's connect with Adeep, Priyank and Shivam, who are connected with us, and Dipankar is also connected with us. We will be speaking to them as we understand the ground situation, Adeep, especially when it comes to Delhi, of course, when it comes to adjoining areas that form NCR and Uttar Pradesh itself. We're looking at how the scrutiny is now intensifying on terror suspects.
Well, definitely, Amita, see, the Uttar Pradesh police and the Uttar Pradesh ATS are in full swing. They are in action after the Delhi blast case. Right now, we are reporting from the Muzaffarnagar area of Lucknow. This is the place, and this is for the particular house where the ATS has conducted a raid. In fact, you can see a new lock has been placed by the ATS and the Lucknow police. They broke into this particular house to conduct the raid, and this is the vehicle that belonged to Dr. Pave. So you can also see this particular insignia. The vehicle registration number is of UP11. The UP ATS believes that he was in Dr. Pavez was in touch with Muzaffarnagar, who's a suspect in this particular case. Now what we are learning from sources is that multiple raids are underway across the Uttar Pradesh. At least 10 people have been questioned by Uttar Pradesh ATS and the Uttar Pradesh police. The raid were conducted in Lucknow. Just a few moments back, the team have left from this particular spot, and more raids are expected across the Uttar Pradesh in connection with the Delhi blast case. Particularly, if we talk about AQIS, which is the Al-Qaeda in Indian subcontinent, the Uttar Pradesh ATS apprehended a criminal 2 months back who was attempting to propagate extremist and jihadist literature in the India. Now he's currently in the ATS remands, and ATS believes that this can be also linked with this particular case. So what we are learning from our sources is that the multiple raids will further take place in Lucknow and adjoining districts, and especially districts closer to Delhi and Nepal borders, Amita.
All right. So all of these areas that Adeep that has been mentioning have already put on high alert. But as far as these raids and searches that has been taking place, Priyank, because we would also want to focus again on the first statement that has been given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself. He has given this very stern warning. He goes on to say that the conspirators of this terror blast or this, however, he doesn't mention terror though. He says that conspirators behind this blast, this explosion will not be spared. And of course, he's been expressing his condolences as well. But this is coming at a time when back-to-back meetings, as he said, he was up all night, and all of the security review meetings that have been taking place.
Yes, Amita, on the ground also we can see the kind of effort which is being put in by the central government is also important to be seen, because all these senior officials from the CRPF, from the CISF, from the NIA, from the NSG have been camping here. We just saw the IG of the CRPF leaving from here so that more inputs can be gathered. So far, what we have got to know that a team of more than 500 police officers have been formed to scan around 500 CCTV footages, not only to conduct raid at several other locations. This includes the police team of UP ATS, Haryana, as well as Delhi and J&K police. We know it for the fact that this particular module wanted to carry out a major blast in a different portion of India that could have been a series of blasts. A serial blast plan was launched by them. That's why several timing devices were also found when the Haryana ATS has raided the premises in Dodge area of Faridabad. The fact of the matter is that after the massive seizure which was done by the security apparatus, these terror suspects got afraid that it is they are the next in the number. That's why Umar took this extreme step probably to come out and carry out this kind of benign attack which happened right here at the Lal Killa. At this moment you can still see that this particular area, the stretch of 100 meters has been covered where forensic samples have been collected. So certainly the energy team will be first coming out with the kind of explosive material which was used by these suspects. The NIA team, which is the elite agency here in India to deal with the terror cases, is also assisting the Delhi police, local police, which is right now probing this particular case on record, which can be soon.
Well, as far as the Delhi police is concerned, that seems to be leading the investigation with the FIR that has now been registered under the stringent sections of 1618 of the UAPA that amount to terrorist act. And of course, when it comes to explosive substances and also under the BNS that we are looking at, on that angle, we'll be taking that question to Dibankar. But there is